afternoon, y'all. I'm Steve with Yellow Creek Outdoors, and today I want to talk about this bad boy. This is the mossy oak swivel blind chair. Pick it up at your local Walmart, or you can get them online, depending. I just want to talk about this chair. I just got this chair, and you know, for the blind, for my Rhino 300 that I bought it for that. I gotta say, it's not a bad chair. Looking at reviews, it's got pretty good reviews on it. Just maybe one or two downsides. That's about it, and I'll get into those in a minute. But I just kind of want to talk about this chair. And it's actually pretty legit. It's sturdy. It's built solid. Weighs about 14 pounds. So honestly, if you're looking at toting this somewhere every day with you, I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, like I said, I got it for my blind, and I might take it out every now and then, but it's not going to be an all-the-time thing. And I'm more of a sit in the trees kind of guy than on the ground. But anyway, as you can see, made by mossy oak. You got a mesh seat, a one-piece mesh seat, which is the bottom and the back. It's all one piece. Foldable down. You got a rest bar on the back. 360-degree swivel. I mean, I'm impressed with it for what I paid. I mean, I got this for $65 online, which was a sale. But I know you can pick it up at your local Walmart, or I know I can get it at mine, and it's about 75 bucks. So not a terrible price for a chair. And for me, I'm mostly a bow hunter, or I mostly bow hunt. So sitting there, you know, you don't have all these obstructions, so you grab your bow, you can swivel whatever, rear back, and let it go. So it's not bad. This is like a two-piece chair. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over right here. Make sure the camera's set on it. Like I said, this is a two-piece chair, 360-degree swivel. These legs do collapse, and by this right here, you can either push it and collapse them, which I noticed it can be a little difficult at times, or collapse it out, and you can pull up on it, and they'll actually collapse even further. Not by much, but like say if you can find you a bag for this, you might be able to load it up that way. But like that and push it out. There are 4 screws in this that connect right here, that connect the actual legs and the seat together. And let's go ahead and get a close up of it. Oops. Just like that. You know, it's just a standard metal screw, and you got a plastic cap. And my recommendation, if you decide to get one of these, I wouldn't crank down on these too hard. I'd get them enough to where they're tight, but I wouldn't put some vice grips or anything on them, you know. And the legs here, they've got these duck feet on them to help keep from sinking into a muddy spot, so that's a good thing. And then 2 of these legs, say you're sitting at an angle, you can unlock it, and you can pull these 2 out. It's just these 2. So depending on what your angle is, you can adjust them to where you can level yourself out a bit. So not too bad. I mean, pretty simple design, and like I said, it's sturdy, it's solid. I mean, I like it. I mean, I'll definitely be taking this out in the blind with me, but looking at reviews and from my personal assessment on it, pretty solid chair, honestly. I like it. I'll definitely try this out in my blind, but looking at reviews, there's only been a couple of complaints about it. One of them is apparently, like, when you're using it, or turning, it squeaks. I don't have this problem. I don't have that problem with this one. And even if it does come up, I'm sure a little bit of WD-40 will fix it right up. The other complaint, and this one I do have a slight problem with, is the height. It does sit a little high. Now, the two legs that you can adjust are collapsed all the way, but right now, I mean, my feet are barely touching the ground. I mean, just to turn, I'm having to get up almost on my tiptoes. So, maybe that's something I can look into and maybe adjust myself. I don't know, or maybe cut a little bit off. I read a review that some guy did. So, but a lot of people complain about the height and how it interferes with their blind. How the chair sits too high and they don't have a good view out of their windows. Mine, with my Rhino 300, I don't have that problem. I set it up in here, checked it out, and everything actually looked pretty good. So other than that, I really don't have anything else to say about this chair. It's a nice little chair. So if you're interested in a chair for your blind, or say you're on a budget and you want something for your box stand, this is a chair to look into. Like I said, it's simple. It's not all fancy. It doesn't have all the gadgets with it. It's just a simple old swivel chair. So pick it up at Walmart for about 75 bucks, or if you get online, the Walmart app, you might be able to pick it up for about 65. So that's all I got. I'll see y'all later. Take it easy.